The Colosseum, also known as the Flavian Amphitheater, is in Rome, the capital of Italy. It is one of the most famous historical monuments in the world and one of the most renowned and visited tourist spots in Italy. Besides being one of the 7 wonders of the modern world, it is considered by UNESCO a World Heritage Site. The Colosseum was built in the 1st century for 6 years. The beginning of its history is associated with the Flavian dynasty. The construction took place during the regency of the emperors of that dynasty. That is why its initial name was Flavian Amphitheater. The word Colosseum came into use only from the 8th century onwards. The work began in 72 AD at the behest of Emperor Vespasian and was completed in 90 AD. During the government of Titus Flavius Domitian, the Colosseum underwent some modifications. The main materials used in the construction were marble, travertine stone, tuff, and tile. Initially, the Colosseum had a capacity of 50,000 people on 3 floors. The bleachers were made of marble, divided according to the social class of the audience. But the emperors Severus Alexander and Gordian II enlarged the structure, building a 4th floor. From then on, the place began to welcome up to 90,000 spectators. When the Colosseum was inaugurated in 80 AD, there were several presentations that lasted 100 days. Initially, the amphitheater was especially used for the munera, which were gladiatorial battles. They fought amongst themselves or against animals. This practice was an important source of entertainment for the Romans and symbolized the first performances on site. In addition, the Colosseum was also used for other shows. For example, hunting wild animals from the African continent. In these shows, it was common to use lions, leopards, crocodiles, elephants, and others. Another interesting spectacle was the naumachies, i.e., representations of naval battles. The sets were flooded for the staging. This happened at least once in the Colosseum. Mythological representations were also made, marked by brutal battles. Another striking aspect is that the performances in the amphitheater used to elaborate sceneries to stimulate different environments. They were made by various professionals, such as painters and architects. This detail added great realism to the spectacles. The deaths during these performances were frequent. One of the engineering details of this amphitheater was the use of sand, which was placed in the wooden floor of the stage to absorb the frequently spilled blood. However, human deaths were prohibited from 404 onwards. However, all the shows stopped happening during the Middle Ages. After that period, the venue started to be used for other purposes. As the years went by, construction was hit by earthquakes that caused damage. Historically, the Colosseum was also plundered several times, especially in the 15th and 16th centuries, another factor that affected its original structure. Today, because of these events, the imposing building is in ruins. With the passing of time, several restorations were made. Some of the most important were ordered by the Popes Gregory XVI and Pius IX, and also during the reign of Valentinian III. Today, even in ruins, this famous building still maintains an important part of its structure. Visitors can contemplate the splendor and grandeur of the Colosseum, one of the greatest architectural symbols of the Roman Empire.